let me start by saying the vast majority of people who give a confession to police, it's a true confession. They were involved in the crime and they are admitting their own responsibility and their own guilt. But in terms of wrongful convictions, where somebody is wrongly convicted of a crime, about 25% of those, the person gave a confession. And I don't mean just like, okay, I did it, can I go now? But detailed confession about a crime they know nothing about because they weren't there.
How does that happen?
It is crazy. So the way police are generally trained in the United States on how to interrogate suspects is driven toward getting a statement of inculpability, right? So I attended a training on this. I trained with police officers. I went through it. I understand the training. And the first part of the process has nothing to do with the case. Nothing to do with the case. You sit there with the suspect and you're asking them questions like, well, what do you think should happen to the person who did this? Right? How is that relevant to the crime? And depending on how they answer, if they say, oh, I think he should be thrown in jail, then I think, okay, he's probably not involved. If he says, well, maybe he had a reason, I should start to suspect him. Right? And then through a series of questions, through this behavioral and analytical process, I make a determination, is this person involved or not involved? And if I determine they're involved, I flip into interrogation mode. And my goal of an interrogation is to get a statement. It is all geared toward that. And that could mean that I'm sitting, and the first step of that statement, Mike, is I confront the suspect. I know you did this, Mike. I've got all the evidence against you. And you say, no, I didn't. I don't even let you speak. I talk over you. No, we know you did it. We've got all this evidence. No, I didn't do it. Yes, you did. I have, and I keep pounding you until you stop denying. I was literally told, if that goes on for 20 minutes, I should rethink my process. Not because you might be innocent, but because I might be approaching you with the wrong way. So once a person's kind of broken down, and we've seen cases where people have professed their innocence for 27 times, and that's been pushed back every time. Then we move forward. And the next step is, I'm going to try to get you to talk about the case. And I could say something like, Mike, I got your co-defendant in the next room. He's giving it up on you. Or I found your DNA on the scene. Can you tell me why your DNA is on the ligature around her neck? I'm allowed to lie to you. Police can lie. There's nothing unconstitutional about that.
Yep.
Most other countries prohibit that. Here in the United States, with very few exceptions, we're fine with it.